Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's the new server, day 33. As you can probably see, I am here. Or to make it clearer, here. Thank you, Savik. You're awesome. Yeah, we're on Rubikar. Why? Because I need tokens, as you can see there. I have not many. Like, nearly none. And I am going to need them. I'm going to need a lot of them, in fact. So I'm going to do at least one mission. What I've just done now is pull a quick self-level mission from Avalon, Camelot, all the way down to Bliss in the vague hope it won't be that hard. It shouldn't be now. Shades are pretty powerful by Rubikar standards. You know, the default professions, they are one of the stronger ones in certain situations. But we will see. Let's see how long it takes to get this mission done. Bear in mind, we are... Oh, do you know what I don't have? A lockpick. No, I don't. Better get one. Right, there we go. Quick trip to get that. So what I'm hoping is that the mission will be short and the token from it useful. So this was locked. Let's try again. I have no breaking and entry skill, I don't think. No. Okay. We'll have a little. It ain't much. Lockpicking failed. It will probably fail several times then. Okay, well, that could be a big problem if we hit a locked door. Skilled OT bioengineer. Let's see what you do. Updates on the character. A few, actually. Yes, indeed. Picked up a bunch of junk while I was farming the rest of Spec 2, namely Book 4, because I didn't have that. Managed to get that done. And managed to solo Tim. I did record that. I'll play a little bit of it while I'm killing generic Rubikar mobs. So I kept crashing trying to get there, which is annoying. But it is a bit of a area for bugging out on the beta engine. So I kind of half expected to, so I ended up doing the whole run on the vanilla engine, which you can now run at higher resolutions. I do have a video for that, if you're interested. All thanks to Dream, one of the community members who has developed Anarchy Online Item Assistant, which I still find difficult to say, which is a brilliant program, and that's not its primary function at all, no. But he was the chap, or he, I don't know, developed it and figured out a way of adding a couple of DLL files to your Anarchy Online folder, which allows the old DX7 engine, which is what the vanilla client is, to run at above its sort of locked resolution. So, other news on the Tomb. Perks-wise, yes, we've spent a few more perks. As you can see, I still haven't gone into Acrobat yet. A lot of people do. But we got the next level on Totemic Rights, which definitely helped. In the fight with Tim, I did a little bit of hot swapping spirits. You can see this is a defensive one, which I used for the majority of the fight. But for the opener, to make sure the debuffs landed on him initially, I used an offensive one and then switched to a defensive one. For this, of course, I'm just using a basic one. Oh, yes, I'm in a fight. Duh. Been a little while since we've done a regular mission. Like I say, this is only self-level, so I wasn't expecting too much resistance in here. I would be rather worried if we couldn't handle it, in fact. Oh, it wasn't even locked. Durr. Yeah, the lag on the server seems to be a bit of a thing at the moment. It's fairly bad in places, but I think that more or less brings us up to date on the tune. I did eventually get the better spirits in because, one, I have a bag full of them, and two, more spirits is more, isn't it? So yeah, that's been done. There's a few things I want to try today. As you can see, I've got the missions from the wreck, so they're going to be good. But now I've got that you cannot level past 100 and still enter here quest out of the way for the boots, I feel a lot better. I feel more relaxed, like, okay, I can, just charge ahead and go past the 100 level and then start using various items that I've picked up. You see, there was no one with me, so I just looted both scopes, although, as you can see there, I may use that one for a little while, I don't know. Aim, shot and rifle skill, though, to use it. Doesn't sound very practical on a shade to raise those. Agent, almost definitely. But yeah, these mobs are not proving difficult. I'm not sure how we're doing on percentage though. So the only outside buffs I got for the fight with Tim were the hot and grid space freedom, which definitely helps. An evade buff in any fight is something. What's this one? Yeah, they sell. As you can see, I have a lot more credits now. That's just from doing the quests in and around. I don't think I finished off that big room, did I? No, I sort of got started and then sidetracked. Yeah, the quests from Shadowlands, etc., do pay a lot, in fact. See there, I'm currently running this, and there's a big gap between this and the next one in terms of nano skills. Like, it goes from requiring something like, what is this one? Yeah, 2.5 something to suddenly needing sort of, 700 and blah blah blah. So yeah, a huge kind of jump, although it is a better debuff when you get it, obviously. So are these weapons showing their age a little bit? Yeah, but I managed to do Tim with them, so not all terrible. Quite pleased that I managed to solo it. On live, on RK5, I would have had LE gear as well, so it would not have been as big a challenge. I would have had Hack and Quack instead of Cellular Crash Horde, which, is almost as good, actually. Oh, I found the machine. Right, after this guy, hopefully I'll get a percentage update. 61, not bad. It's not a big mission, at least. I'm going to do at least one a day for tokens. Obviously, there's two schools of thought on tokens and missions. One is do as many lobby missions as possible without leveling, because they're fast, small missions, but you're gaining not many tokens per time you go in and do it. And the other mentality is to wait. Another keeper nano. Imminence of battle. That's is that an adult death? Or yeah, there you go. Only a little one, but hey, every little helps. It all adds up. Yes, it does. Right. Try and remember where that food snacks thing is. 72%. I am checking all these corpses as well. Eventually, there you go. Yeah. You're so debuffed right now. Pull that. Unsealed blight. And you're slow. What makes Shade so devastating is they really do debuff mobs with their perks. Someone asked me to best describe a Shade in comparison to, one of the vanilla, let's say, characters in-game, one of the vanilla classes. I suppose. And I think it's a toss-up between... A lot of people associate them with MA. I don't. I think of them more like Trader, in fact. Trader without comms. But instead of using drains, AC drains, you know, health drains, nano drains, skills drains, you're using perks. It feels more like that to me. That's just my own thing. Although, yeah, I can see where people get the similarity to MA because, you know, they have that. But they also, you see, they're healing themselves with their perks, as you can see in the footage from the Tim fight, which was close in places. Not gonna lie. Yeah, he's sneak attack. Doesn't work as well in Shadowlands, but that's Shadowlands for you all over. Trickier mobs. Have I updated this recently? Yes, I have. I did remember to do it. Yeah, we have got the XP buff running, but you can see our XP bar isn't moving that fast. Rubikar XP is not as good as Shadowlands XP, and it's always been that way, strangely. It must be in the high 90s by now, surely. Or is this going to make it 100%? Because I do not want to miss out on the token. No, we don't. 100%. Nice. And, yeah, garbage. Right, let's play. Can you remember where the thing was? And I know people watching this video are like, oh my god, yes. It's so easy to remember. How do you not remember it? Well, it's just me, I'm afraid. I think it was this corner, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, there we go. Anything else in here? Just that, okay. Yay, 1,000 credits, 45,000. You see, the mission reward for this is about the same as the XP for a mob in Shadowlands. So you can kind of see why people do that, but the penalty, of course, is there ain't no tokens. So, yeah, you sort of pull down. Side tokens, 40. I need a lot more. Okay, now I need to find the way out, which I won't for about 5 minutes and get frustrated. It's going to have absolute garbage inside it, isn't it? That's the thing. It's not even going to be in any way useful loot. No, fail. Give up. It's running out with the animation still running. Right, okay. So, yeah, there you go. There's a quick arcade mission. But I think it's time now to head back to Shadowlands before we even attempt the wreck. Yes, indeed. There is a spot we should make a start on, which is these here, down to the bone. I don't know about killing those mobs, actually. They may be just a bit too much at this level, even with the hot and everything else. Yeah. The boots, incidentally, really nice. Yeah, you can see there. NCU, max nano health, lots of little bonuses on there that are useful, and fairly decent ACs, in fact. So I was really pleased to get those. But yeah, and even more pleased that I managed to find the Tim all on his own and no one camping him. But that is something that happens as everyone sort of like chases ahead to end game and beyond kind of deal. Have I not got a map running? Yeah, I need to find a Yutto dog as well in Sheol, because I'll want the map for sure. So I hate not having that. I feel like something's very much missing. Remains and the divide. Now, do we have the ring with me? Yes, I do. There it is. The next rings are much better, but yeah. North it is. I have made this run here so very many times. Goodbye, Savik's map of Rubikar. Hello, Atlas of Shadowlands. It's a great map. I know someone is sort of developing it, but what they've done is all these borders here, you know, where you're running into water or whatever, they made this horrible dark blue colour. I can't stand it. It bugs me because it wouldn't bug me at all if I hadn't seen this first. But this is like a traditional map that I can remember as a kid where, you know, it shows you the shallow water, etc. around here. Seem to be being ignored by mobs as well here. Yeah, these guys not as scary as they used to be now. So they're level 100s. We're handling those, but then again, level 92, they, you know, you should be okay with them. Bearing in mind, we came through at what, level 70-ish, I think. Managed to fight 2 of them and used the secret pipe of doom to avoid. Try and avoid them. Okay, there's the minx. Let's not. Yeah, she's a bit more of a problem. She's really tough as well as being quite high level. From our limited perspective. I think she's got debuffs as well. Right, so we are here. First point of business, try and get saved in the garden, I guess. Would make sense, would it not? Hopefully not die. Which means I need to start killing these guys. Okay, they are now orange. Level 101. Okay, that's sort of comfortable now. It has landed it on you. There you go. You see that? You receive 4,009 XP. It's the same as that self-level mission was. For one mob. What have we got? Yeah, we've got about 9 of those now. Don't know what I'm planning on doing with them, in fact. Now, we did have another one, didn't we? It may have timed out, actually. Ah, yeah, the Yutto. I don't think I can get back up without going around the other side. Not on this tune. I could probably do it on a 220. Kind of cheese my way up. Yeah. So a survey dog would be good because then we would get the map. Okay, not many mobs around. I don't know until they pop into view because I can't see them on the mini-map, which is always a problem. Okay. Seem to have no mobs and level 150. Okay. Well, maybe they just got here, you know. Okay, what have we got on this side? Not much of anything, actually. We've got someone else down there, I think, doing the quest. A 118 shade. It's gonna... 130. Are they really that high level? Oh my god. That's a problem. Okay, well, I'm not killing those anytime soon. The problem is now I need to get myself saved, and that's going to be a problem because there's no way I'm competing with a 150 soldier, even with an RK weapon. I mean, if he had a perennium, it'd be a real problem. You'd just have absolutely no chance. And yes, I am on full death. Because reasons. Oh god, we've got a whole team of people here. Could be people doing the quests here. Good luck. 150 is a nice, comfortable level to do them, actually. They're really quite painless at that level, apart from the pain of having to run everywhere. Okay, we also had Down to the Bone. Is that the only one? Yeah, looks like the other one has timed out. There's one that he wants me to target animals. I should have checked that. I need to get back up top and talk to them again. The 2 quest givers up there. Yes, I do. I'm not going to get much of anything done down here with those. This is always fun. I don't know about taking on level like 127 mobs though, 125. Those not so much, but full peen shadow, yeah, tricky stuff. Let's get back up top. We managed to get past them anyway, which is something. Tell you what, having run around with grid space freedom and then coming back to Shadowlands without it, you do miss it. I always thought it was annoying as hell that you couldn't use grid space freedom in Shadowlands. It was like they were deliberately trying to make it seem bigger. Like, you can't have run buffs and you can't fly. Why not? Because you'll realise it's not very big. It's not, actually. It's an amazing place in a lot of places, but... Did you say I should find some belts? Yeah, that's the mission that seems to have timed out, and I think we've got the best chance of completing because it's just tabbing. And you had a lot of words. Yeah, I want to learn, blah, blah, blah. Some of them won't continue the quest unless you do agree, which is annoying. I mean, if you've never, ever read any of the dialogue and quest lore, it is worth it. There we go. Hunt the predators, yeah. Kill those things. 5 of the big guys down there. Oh, God, I don't know. Level 130 odd mobs, not sure about. Especially competing against a bunch of much higher level players. That, not higher level charactered players. That could be problematic. It looks like they're fighting over resources already. They could be searching for... What's their names? I don't know. Are they after doges? These guys do drop the doji, you see. We're not high enough level to loot it, but yeah. All I want is an insignia to go save. But they could be doing one of the quests which requires a bunch of insignias as well. Damn. I could wait around and just see, because they've left them. If they had no loot or items on them whatsoever, they poof after they've been looted. Okay, we got one. Yes, we do. That's kill stealing, dude. That is kill stealing. That's kill stealing. Yeah, just, you know, I'm here killing it and I'm bigger than you, so screw you. Nice attitude. Cyprus. Named yourself after a country. Thanks. Thanks for stealing my mob. Because you can. See, if I was on Rubicar 5, I'd be tempted to come back here. See, she's pulled that first. Fine. I'd be tempted to come back here on a much bigger toon. And just make them look completely stupid, because what level is she? On 188. Yeah, I'd come back on like a 220 NT and just AoE the crap out of everything. You know, it'd be a mob over there with the NT, I could hit it for 20 plus K. That's what we wanted. At least we can save here now. Yeah, I don't even think I qualified for the doges here. You have to be a certain minimum level and not above a certain maximum level. So, yeah. Let's get saved. Right, there we go. So really, we want to exit back to where we were. Passage to the Highlands, that's the one, I think. Yep, back out the way from where we came. Oh, starts you facing that way, which is... surely you should be facing the other way. Now I need to find a Yutto somewhere. Not a Yutto, a Yutto's survey dog, but I never quite remember where the hell I see them. We are not going to get that quest done with these guys here. They'll just KS. They've already shown that they're quite happy to do that. So, yeah, nobody owns a mob, but if someone's fighting it and got it halfway down and you just go and annihilate it, being, 50% higher level, then, you're not a very nice person. Find a limping blip. They are up this little thing here. Should get a level just tabbing these. Okay, and then find one of those and return. Now the other thing he wants me to do is not that one. Kill 3 aggressive Bielts or Biets, whatever. How do you pronounce that? No idea how bad they are. They've got, and like I say, they have, like everything else in Shadowlands, got massive aggro range. And I do mean massive, like opposite end of the map. Things will come charging at you. Where you would normally associate with a safe pull. What have we got? Limping. Okay, there's an aggressive. Let's try him. A lot of HP on him as well. Can I get him all on his own? So you pull one, and you'll usually end up with a few more joining in. I'm wondering about that one just there. Okay, he's hitting fairly hard, actually. Yes, he is. I might have to switch to my defensive right arm. It's not a lot more defense, as you can see. Only another 40 adult death, but hey. It helped in the Tim fight. Here, yeah, there we go. Got another one. See, that ran from right the way over there. But I think it was wandering anyway. The thing with Shade, 1v1, Shade's really powerful. Because of all the debuffs I've thrown on this guy. But those debuffs are not an AoE, they don't affect the mob next to you. So I've now got to kill a random stick-like thing. Who thankfully is not as tough. Right, let's find 2 more. What's the betting? Someone's doing the quests. Because I can't find them. Usually there's like a dozen or so of the buggers around here. Making them equally hard to pull. Okay, there's one, and he's not too high level. Let's have you over here. Actually, that's not a good vantage point. I can't see much of what might be coming. And I don't have a planet map, so I can't see dots. I want the map. Okay, I've gone back to the aggressive arm. Well, the arm without the adult death. See, it's got a little bit of adult off, but more than anything, it adds to piercing and innets, etc. I think the only one of the HUD items I picked up while farming books that's actually useful is that one. And where is it? Yeah, that one really. I got one of each. So I just thought, oh well, yeah. I have nothing else to put there at the moment, so why not? There's a few items I could put there, but, that'll do. I'll just check him in case maybe random map drop biff. Is that his called? Yeah. His foot is poking out the ground. Soothing herbs, no. Okay, that's a high level one. Could I get a lower level one? Probably not. I'm probably going to have to contend with a high level one. If I can get a lower level one, I'll do it. We're just at that level range where... don't think I'm going to get it. Let's pull it up here again. up and sort of away from anything else, like those over there. Don't want them all charging in. This one's a little tougher. Okay, I'm going to stay with the offensive right arm. That's the great thing with shades I've always liked is you can almost like you're swapping out your loadout as you're playing. It's always really good. And I should be siphoning these guys. Because they're about the right levels. Though I do have another bag of spirits to get to, but I need like level 103-ish for most of them. It's the thing, you see, twinking on shade is hard. All your spirits are level locked. Yeah, I think we got this. Yeah, you can see the XP we're getting is slightly more than for completing a self-level mission on Rubicon. So you kind of see why people stop doing stuff on Rubicon for XP once Shadowlands is available. It's human nature to get through something like grind as quickly as possible. You know? That is just human nature. Otherwise, you could stay in the backyard until 220, but nobody does that, do they? Yeah? Yeah, you see what I'm saying there? Everyone's saying, oh, I want the hardcore experience of leveling on Rubicon. Well, don't leave a backyard then. Almost guaranteed that that's exactly what you're going to get, killing level 1 mobs. But nobody does that. Explain, please. Okay, seems our friends have disappeared, which is kind of nice. I can't remember where you find a Yato survey dog. Maybe nearer the Redeemed Garden. Don't know. It's usually that second one that's a problem down there. Because they're higher level mobs and they will chase you quite far. I don't ever remember one of them making it all the way to the top, but I have dropped dead from them chasing me about where I am now. So they will follow you quite bloody far, Right, okay, we need to speak to this guy. Twice, I think. I found the mobs where you said they would be. That was the first one he actually gave me. And ding! XP. Quite a lot of it. So that's level 93. Lots of stuff. I'll take the next step. I found the bones you wanted. There we go. These all spawned in inventory. So I didn't actually need to do anything else. And level 95. Wait, was that 2 levels there? We went 93, 95 there. Nice. Okay, and then we get a mission, which is going to be a nightmare to get to at our level and our gear, to go pick up bones. And it is like a run round and click mission. I don't even know if I can get near the place. We're going to try. Let's have a look at the IP and do a little spendage. This is why I didn't want to come to Shadowlands and do stuff before getting those boots sorted out, because obviously that would be a thing. Okay, I dropped a load in here into first aid, which means I can use better first aid stims than I currently am. You see, those are quality 50. I can go for much higher ones. I know it's a lot of IP. I know probably a lot of you are going, oh my god, what are you doing? But I'm trying to think ahead of what I'm going to need, and that probably much bigger first aids. I'm starting to cap out on a lot of stuff as well, and at level 100 you hit title level excuse me, title level 4, and at title level 4 you've got quite a bit more leeway. Now this area, as it suggests, is not in this thing. You have to, do we have to jump down to get to it? No, we do not actually have to get down in order to jump to it. No, we can continue in a straight line along here. Kind of going the old way. Just don't remember going past an incarnator. No, I need to get further over toward this path. Don't stray from the path. Yes, American Werewolf in London. Yeah, that's much later on in the quest lines here. Don't know why, I got disorientated there. It was the sneeze. I think I just blew my brains out with. I'll probably have to edit the sneeze out because I'm pretty sure it clipped the mic, even though I turned away from the mic. Your tow survey dog, where are you? Easy on Rubicar 5. I have veteran points, so I'd already have by now, you know, like 500-ish tokens, or maybe even 1,000. And it would have a nano called Overview of Shadowlands, which is like every area out of one nano. So I'd have had the map for every area. So I'm having to do it the hard way here with this character. They do not get veteran points, so they can't buy all the things from the veteran store. Why do I have veteran points? Am I spoiled? No, I just paid to play the game for 18 years, so I have a lot of veteran points. Chances of completing this are not great. I am running, trying to avoid the mobs. There's a dozen ways to get to where we're going, but yeah. None is particularly better than the other. You can run up here, but I'm trying to remember whether or not there's like croaker type mobs up here. It has been a while since I've bothered doing anything in Sheol, but it's like, well, it's more like the old school Shadowlands now, in that you kind of can't get through a zone so easily. Yes, we are avoiding many, many lots of mobs. They're all down there. But we do actually need to drop down at some point to get to where we're going. I think, or can we get it from up here? It's over there, basically. So something. I've got combat music working again. Yes, I have. What did I do? Nothing, actually. It was kind of weird. Okay, we got a path that goes there and comes back again, which I think I'm going to take. Sheol is a stunning piece of design work, I thought. Very, very, very cool kind of place. It's just a lot of it feels as though it's too gloomy. You know, like here, it's nice. You've got sunbeams kind of raining in to areas. But when you get further along, not so much. There is a garden exit we could have taken, which brings you out quite near to this place that we're going to. Can I go further, or does it push me off the edge of the cliff yet? I think it might. Yeah, I think this is pretty much end of the line for us here. No, I want to be up there. But we've avoided all the spiders and stuff down there instead. And Geronimo. We do have to obviously contend with the spiders along here, however. Okay, someone's got as far as that in the quest. Okay, the spiders kind of ignored me there, which was good. I approve. And Uncle Angle Grinder has started up outside. Oh my god. Right, well I've shut the window. Whether or not that'll make enough of a difference with Uncle Angle Grinder out there, I really don't know. What have I got here? Evocation of Fathomless Rage. Where did that come from? Was that... oh, that must have been the mission reward. I didn't even notice that. I was just focused on make sure and click the token, which is why you came here. Really, I should be pouring the next few levels of IP sort of into these two. Yes, I should. Already done the base abilities. So yeah, but you can see what I mean by the quest rewards, and at lower levels you will ding more than a couple of times just from one hand in, And at higher levels, each hand-in is worth a daily's worth of research. So it really depends whether you sort of have to make a choice. Am I going, to do this early on and get leveled on it, or should I save it for the higher research at a later point, so getting your level 10s done, etc. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Right, we need to get around this corner, and just getting into the mission is going to be difficult. There's nasty mobs en route. Yes, there is. Like all these blood red nasties. Oh god, we may well die. I didn't even make it to the door! Well, I guess we're going back to the wreck for now then.